Welcome back to the course Scratch Programming for Beginners. Today we'll learn code block event. First we'll learn what is event, then we'll learn how to open the editor, then we'll discuss each and every code block events in detail. What is an event? An event is an action or occurrence organized by software. It can be generated by the system or by the user or in other ways. For example, mouse click is an event. So it's generating mouse click event. If you press any key on the keyboard, then it will generate a hardware event and the program associated to that particular hardware can recognize it. Now we learn what is event. Now we learn how to open the editor. So if you type that URL scratch.mit.edu on your web browser, then one page will appear. In that page, you will find a start creating button. If you click on that particular button, you will get the following page. Inside that page, in the under the code section, if you click on event, the following event blocks will appear. We'll discuss all the event blocks in detail. This is the code editor. Under this code section, you will get event. Click on that event. Yeah, it's coming. The first one is clicked on that flag. That is the your starting point. We already know that. Okay, let's go for motion and move 10 steps. So whenever we click that particular flag, we're moving to 10 steps. Okay, and then the second one is, let's go to the second one. Say space. Okay, if you click on a space, or there are other options. If you click on up arrow and down arrow, based on that the sprite will move. Let's say A, and I'm here putting 100 and I'm pressing A. It's moving 100 steps. Okay, I just press the A from the keyboard. If I select up arrow and if I click on that up arrow, it will move another 100 steps. That is next one is click on this particular sprite. Okay, so this image or sprite, if I click that, it will move 100 steps. If I clicking that, it's moving to 100 steps. Next one is the background or the backdrop. When switches the backdrop, then let's say I can move the 100 steps. There is one backdrop, so I need to go for another one. Let's import another one. Okay, I'm choosing Arctic backdrop, and by default is, yeah, it's a backdrop one, and this one is Arctic. Now if I choose that, let's say my initial backdrop is go for motion or looks. If I go to switch to background, okay, so if I change it to Arctic, so the first block, when I click that, it will switch back to the Arctic. So already there, so and need not to be already. And then if it is there, like when the backdrop switches to Arctic, it will move 100 steps. It's moving to 100 steps. So if I click on this backdrop once, and at first this will be an effective, but this one will not execute because it is in Arctic. Let's say it will change the background. Okay, yeah, it is changing the background. Again I put Arctic. That time the background will be changed, and the condition is true that when backdrop switches to active one, then it will move again 100 steps. Yeah, it is moving to that. And next one is, yeah, the loudness is basically the sound effect. Depending on your sound in volume, it will change that. Okay, so we are not covering right now. We will do it later. Apart from that, what we have other things like message broadcasting. and the message receiver. Okay, there are three important things. We'll create a separate video using that, and we'll create that one particular example. What I'm explaining here, so broadcast messages, let's say you have number of sprites, so you have story and you have four characters. One particular character is sending some messages, let's say asking for how are you, and the second sprite is taking that messages. When I receive that message, that means I'm getting how are you, and then I'm replying to that. And broadcast and broadcast wait, there is a little bit difference. If you broadcast it, it will not wait for that, and the immediate next block will be executed. But here, if you put the broadcast with wait, then the broadcast, it will wait some time, and then the next block, associated block, will be executed. That is the difference. In the next video, we'll create a program using the message broadcasting. Stay with me. This video is a part of video series based on the topic Scratch tutorial for the beginner. If you like this video, then please share, like, and subscribe the channel. Thank you.